Episode 9 is said to have many different connections to not just the prequel trilogy, but also the originals, as well as Star Wars Rebels by writer and director JJ Abrams and Chris Terrio. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one thing I will say that I am very excited about seeing in this movie are, of course, the various cameos and exactly what JJ Abrams is going to do in order to connect this film to the originals and the prequels. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art, and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which has all to do with one of the elements of the MacGuffin in Episode 9. Now, specifically, it's described that the MacGuffin of the story will be introduced in the first act of the film that will evolve and change from start to finish of the movie. It's said that Anakin Skywalker has a huge connection to the MacGuffin, and that an Anakin artifact is said to be a part of the plot device that changes from start to finish of the film. It's said that Anakin will be one of the phases of the evolving MacGuffin in the story of Episode 9, which is a plot device that moves the story forward. Additionally, it's described that the Anakin artifact is only a piece to the puzzle only for the quests of Rey, Finn, and Poe, as well as the Resistance. However, a vital piece that points them in the right direction in the film. It's said that the Anakin part of the MacGuffin will be introduced within the second act of the movie, and is said to be a controversial piece of the Skywalker saga. It's said that the MacGuffin of the film includes a massive element of Anakin that will have saga-wide implications that will also help out characters like Rey in the story. Lastly, the Anakin artifact is described to be discovered on an iconic ship that will make its return in the film that will be immediately noticed by original trilogy fans, as well as prequel trilogy fans of the Star Wars franchise. So I want to go over a couple of parts about all of this. Now, what's really exciting about this is that we have been hearing about the MacGuffin of Episode 9 for a very long time now. In case you guys have no idea what that means, a MacGuffin in a story is essentially a device, a plot device, that moves the story forward. An example in The Force Awakens was, of course, the map of Luke Skywalker / Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. So that's a great example right there. They kind of skipped the concept of the MacGuffin in The Last Jedi, and now JJ Abrams will be bringing it back into the equation for Episode 9. So a part of the MacGuffin, since it does change and evolve from start to finish of this movie, a big part of it all has all to do with the character of Anakin Skywalker and an artifact of Anakin that will be discovered on a very iconic ship that will be immediately noticed by many original trilogy fans, as well as prequel trilogy fans within the Star Wars franchise. So what I find very exciting about this is that not only does this give Anakin Skywalker a purpose in the movie, it also makes a lot of sense in order for JJ Abrams to kind of, give us some teases here and there in the beginning of the film, well, in the second act of the movie, where we actually are getting set up for the character of Anakin Skywalker. So what I love about all of this is that it is very mysterious as of right now. It's going to be a very controversial piece, the MacGuffin. And that's the only thing that I think worries me a bit, because I'm not quite sure how a lot of the fans are going to react, whatever the MacGuffin here really is, and exactly what that ancient artifact of Anakin Skywalker is going to be used for in Episode 9. Now, we do know that this artifact of Anakin is going to be discovered on board of a very familiar ship that is actually associated with the originals as well as the prequels. Now, guys, I gotta say, I'm mind-boggled. I don't know what they're gonna do, with this story as far as Rey, Finn, and Poe discovering this artifact that once belonged to Anakin Skywalker. Like I say, this artifact could very well be a brand new one that we have never seen before on film and or in the animated TV series like the Clone Wars or even Star Wars Rebels, whatever have you, which is going to change and evolve as the movie flows, right? So that's one great thing to look forward to, is that unlike the MacGuffin in The Force Awakens, which was just a simple map to the character of Luke Skywalker that stayed the same, now in Episode 9, it's going to actually change. And I think I know why it's changing, is because they are finding different pieces to the puzzle, to the bigger picture here, that will unlock a massive secret. We also know that the MacGuffin is going to be one of the biggest reveals at the very end of the movie. It's actually going to be the key to the main revelation, alright? We're talking about the biggest shocking moment in Episode 9. The MacGuffin has all to do with the build-up to that. So look forward to all of this being a part in the story, guys. I cannot wait. I'm really trying to wonder exactly what this iconic ship being used in Episode 9, where Rey, Finn, and Poe discover the Anakin artifact, is actually going to be. Could it be something like the Tantive 4, a similar ship like that? Or could it be like a ship that we've only seen in the background in the originals and or in the prequels? Maybe has something to do, you know, with the Millennium Falcon. I'm not quite sure, guys, even though the Falcon wasn't really seen in the prequels, only for that little snippet in Revenge of the Sith. So anyways, I would really like to hear what you have to say about all of this, guys. You know, this whole entire idea of a plot device being used that changes and evolves in Episode 9 is very interesting to me. It really is. It really makes me wonder exactly what kind of tricks JJ Abrams has up his sleeves right now for this movie. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.